Test, test.
Dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see, the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
Check my settings. They got me winning. Every time I get, I win every coin toss. Well, I get the ball every coin toss.
Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Out of the gun, the inside give. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
Lost the fire on second down. Grab near the marker is Irvin. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Lost a throw on 1st down. It's complete to the right. Still running at the 40. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And the Longhorns with the 1st and 10. The give to the back. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
Now, what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. Those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man. It's Irvin. There he goes. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Going to work on second down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll try the left side. Runs through a tackle.
Yeah, you want to be physical. You want to assert yourself. And listen, I know this is a top 5 defense against the run in college football, but you got to believe you can do it and continue to stay balanced and run the football and be physical down here in the red zone.
And they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. To the ground with the back. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
And it's been a rough start for this defense. They've given up too many yards, a third down right there, but a good chance to bow your neck now, to make a statement. First and goal, we got to be physical, got to stop the run game, get a chance to make a stop on this first possession and force a field goal.
Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football team.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside the spot. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Ready to fire from the pistol. They go to the ground. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
You love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Dogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Going to the ground. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Those hairy Dogs taking a bite out of another first down.
You don't usually find Georgia teams that complicate things. They know who they are, and it starts with running the football, establishing the line of scrimmage. That's what the Dogs do.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. Got the back over the middle. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. The Dogs come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
And when you call the quarterback sneak, you're thinking, I'm going to fall forward and get at least a yard. But Palmer, that defensive line got in there, and the QB got nothing.
Well, he's got to do a better job with the snap count, too, and try to catch the defense when they're napping. Right there, everybody was set and ready. And one more of those type plays, and this dude's losing his quarterback sneak privileges.
They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were on the field. Didn't take long to prove it. Going for it on fourth down in their first drive. Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Flushed out of the pocket. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Oh, he got loose. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. They've got a first down here to open the period. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Texas.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. Touchdown, Longhorns! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
14, Georgia, 0.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
turning it on. And explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
The left side of the line, getting off the ball, creating some holes for that running back to get through, make a big play on the handoff to the left.
When something works that well, you might as well go right back to it. I mean, they showed no indication that they could stop it.
I like to go back to it and hurry up. Get to the line of scrimmage quick, run it again.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up and get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running.
Power football with the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Complete on 3rd down. Running on the jump. Touchdown, Georgia. A great catch on for 6. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into it.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. And this was step one for getting them back in the ball game.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Alabama rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting team led by Mac Jones, Najee Harris, and Devontae Smith. Big implications today and a notable result
thought I was about
as
to
one
go.
team trends upward and the other has some work to do.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their breaks into the open. Got enough for the first. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going for the big play. He's got it inside the 25. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
The Longhorns trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Yeah.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Man,
How you feeling? No. Not great.
on the play as the officials
Okay.
take a break to let him be checked out.
That's cool. Thank you.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can situations here on third down.
Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets rid of it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass. And they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up for it.
Right down the boulevard. It's good. And they'll push that lead down a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Shoots it to the left. That pass is incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. Looking to throw. Oh, they're after him. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Georgia lining up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll give it to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's second and 7. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, second and 7. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Longhorns in the hurry up. They'll leave it with him. Shows him the stiff arm. He has the first and still on his feet. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense. One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Now on second down. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Irvin. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Defense came into this this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job beating blocks at the point of attack and rallying to the football.
This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll go to the ground. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Bulldogs can really attack on this second and short. Trying to impose their will with the run. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Floating away.
Huge loss on the play. Second down.
And the Dogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. From the shotgun, the inside give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick it off to start the second half. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Keeps looking downfield. The throw. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, you're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
Wanting to move the chains, here comes Georgia on fourth down. Making side adjustments here. On fourth down, looking to pass. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half, down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every fourth down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are on the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Texas.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively.
X going for the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns! And the beatdown has ensued. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive. Just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run. They're loading the box. And still, this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it back looking for help. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Might as well stick with him. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. The screen, he's got
Damn, I was going right there.
They stay
Too
aggressive
late.
and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
Where I don't even know where I was at on.
Just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Hard running there. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out quickly. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Puts it out of the air. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the fourth down.
A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on fourth down, trailing by double figures. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
That's such a terrible feeling, too, if you're the quarterback, because on fourth down, they're calling for you on a designed run. They're putting all their hopes on you to somehow go out and get that first, and he knew it. There was just nowhere to go. It's got to be a terrible feeling when you know the defense has won, especially on fourth down, and you're going to be coming off the field.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Wide open downfield. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said
shit,
the
I
open
forgot. That's
one.
the
But
backup.
we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry
Touchdown.
with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
It really doesn't matter how big a boy you are. You can be huge out there, wide receiver like that guy is. If you don't set your feet first, you're not going to be accurate with the throw. You can't make sure you give that wide receiver a chance to win a jump ball if you don't get those feet set first.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Complete, out of the backfield.
I know that was third down, and I know the quarterbacks try to be careful. You don't want to be too greedy, but he had guys open downfield. I think if he had been a little bit more patient and been a little bit more willing to let the play develop, I think he could have converted that with a throw vertically down the field. Instead, he got lazy, checked it down to his running back, and now they're setting up fourth down.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Oklahoma is trailing, but don't tell me this team can't come back. I once saw Jalen Hurts lead the Sooners back from 28-3 down. We'll see what they're made of today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Iowa. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going
Missed
on
the
elsewhere.
pause. You missed that
Runs
hole.
ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Dogs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's going to take off, and they'll spot it at the 38, and that will be plenty for the first down.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
After the run, now to throw. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Give to the running back. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He rifles one deep down the middle.
Big bad.
Complete, the defense holds.
Got to keep up with Graves.
I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the 4th quarter.
Here's the handoff. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Man down
This
on
is
the play as
crazy.
the officials take a break to let him be checked
I just
out.
took him out. That's crazy.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
My young freshman boy, he ain't ready. He can go a couple totes.
Leaves it with the running back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short.
Oh, all right, he good. He good.
And I know you can play these
You out though. You done.
situations differently, but I love
Playing days is over.
You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great.
I didn't even run this for me. I
Great
forgot about
position
this.
to salt this clock away and get it done.
And the Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. takes the handoff. It's Carr.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
I didn't even run that play. It's so crazy they keep doing that. I did not run that play.
They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. They'll run play action. Fires to the tight end. There he goes. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
Now, what a great second effort by the receiver there. Catches the football. He knows he's got to get some yards to get that first down. Nice job understanding that, getting to the sticks, and getting the first down.
The hand to the running back.
Let's go, the freshman.
Got some room, headed to the goal line.
True freshman.
Balls into the house. Touchdown, Texas. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Flips it out in the flat. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. You just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
They'll try the run. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Bulldogs line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
Got you.
First down, you had it in your grasp. All you got to do is take care of the football, secure the football. You're trying to do everything you can to reach for it, scratch for it, claw for it, and then secure it. Don't lose it. Don't put it on the ground. Bad job by the offense securing the football.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making checks. Wants to go up top on first down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Complete to the right. How about that elusiveness? He's got space.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Georgia heads to the line with a first and goal. Can't make the grab as he was
What'd you say?
right at the goal line.
Got to give this defense credit, guys, because all
What you
game
talking
long,
about, sir?
they force their opponent to be one-dimensional. They haven't allowed anything to happen in the passing game. As a result, we're here in the fourth quarter. They barely allowed over 100 yards passing.
And he never had
Oh.
a chance. Just
Oh my God! In this game, niggas just getting hurt left and right. Now my linebacker hurt. It's crazy. It's all
Twice
good.
they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's third and goal.
It's all good.
From the gun, wants to pass. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're
Oh, all right, he
scoring
good. He
and
good.
they
He
get
good.
another
Good.
sack.
Yeah, I lost my running back. He torn bicep. I don't know how many weeks it is, but hopefully he'll be back for the playoffs. That's all I really care about, honestly. I don't even really care about it. That's why I was looking at. I'm like, I ain't even too mad. As long as it's not, as long as he come back before the playoffs, that's all I care about. I ain't even care about nothing else.
Change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on fourth and
Ooh,
goal.
that was a good play.
The screen and watch it.
I mean, I wouldn't be playing the game if I wasn't trying to. I mean, it ain't guaranteed, but nigga, we trying to make the playoffs, nigga.
Thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right.
You know what I mean, we trying to,
Find some plays that I can
but
use
I gotta,
throughout the season
you know,
that I can have
I got enough running backs to hold it down. I mean, he a difference maker, but
I'm looking for the future.
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
yeah.
The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick.
Huh? Oh.
And they get it back for another drive.
Man, it's so many times these don't work. You practice them all week long. Nobody
Yeah.
jump offside. Make sure you stay outside.
Got it back.
Get down there as quick as you can. Hit the first person in front of you. Try to get a lucky bounce. And man, if they didn't get one, and get the big onside kick.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He wants a big play here late. Intercepted.
Look, Jay, look who just caught the pick, Jay. Track speed.
And they capitalize
Look who just caught the pick.
on the pick, but the great
Hey,
return
Ross.
of the offense, tremendous field
Nah. I tried to.
Pick up them
I got
pass
caught.
rushers, bring in
Hey,
the
Ross.
That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
Off play action on first down. Fires on the move. Complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice game. Guys, this one's going to go.
I mean, it was a
down as
completion, so the
nice
clock's still
win
going.
against a ranked opponent, and we didn't get the upset that many had thought we might.
No, they proved to the entire country watching this game that they are indeed the superior team.
I gotta let the freshman get loose.
Oh, and they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on
He a true freshman. I told you, that's the boy I got last year. He gonna be my back to finish off 26. That nigga nice, dog. He nice. He the elusive bruiser.
And apparently, their day's not over. They're
That
gonna
nigga nice,
continue to
bro.
keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, take a peek at what's
But I'm gonna have
happening in
to,
this
my other back. I'm gonna have to use his points because I can't be just out here
Buffalo is in
with
trouble.
my boy Fox, the white boy. I got hold on. I gotta take this boy out. I gotta use my points because he's he's because my other boy hurt, my main boy, so I ain't got no choice.
Head out early and grab a table at the Anchor Bar.
He's still in the
They're
game.
trailing
Why is he
by
in the game?
25 to Memphis. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this
Yeah.
meeting in the back.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got
It's
the
cool.
ball.
I got him
Just
out the
haven't been
game.
able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks.
These ain't
You're
even
down by a lot of
these
points,
these
so why not
these
try?
ain't even the.
Give the offense credit.
I don't know if you got your backup, but these not
You're
even
just
the
gonna take a
dogs. These
knee
dudes is.
and go into the locker room.
They
with each
average
other between your
Bulls out
legs.
playing
I like
now.
the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Good
He
timing
got
on
picked
the
that
quick
for
out.
Paso.
He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down.
And this game is obviously.
Wait, what side is it? The right or what side was the bull on? Right or left?
Point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and.
No. I'm saying that's why I said what side. No, he don't start though. The boy Edie start. That's why I said what side is he on? Like
Georgia looking to convert.
I know. I'm just saying Edie be out there in certain situations.
Throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds him in the backfield. He is stopped short of the line. 4th down.
He got a form tackle.
That might just do it.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much. We're up. This game's over after that missed 4th down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, like Jesse probably would, to go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards if that's your thing.
He do have a running back, boy. I mean, he got hurt, but he got a running back. Oh, nice.